A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
There's comfort in that. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Over here, if you would.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
You have my support.
Over here, if you please.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Yes, of course. Mayhap 'tis beyond your ken. This world is a cycle. The dragon emerges, the dragon is slain, and just when we think we have found peace at last, the dragon appears once more. 'Tis endless, endless and tiresome, wouldn't you say? Yet, such is the lot of those who reside in a false world like ours. The real world is not nearly so stagnant. All manner of things occur there. 'Tis a far more fearsome existence than ours, to be sure. Is there a way to travel to the real world, you ask? Must I do all the thinking here? Ponder that yourself. What I will say is that I believe the cycle will continue unbroken for as long as the dragon continues to be slain. You doubt your ears, but I speak truly. I have beheld the real world with my own eyes.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
I can scarcely see a thing in this murk.
Let us proceed to the next.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Consarn it!
You'll want to remove that sign, and soon.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. 'Twould be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. There, Master Saurians!
You have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
Our task is complete.
Splendid.
You're not one of ours. Have you forgive me? I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh! Well spotted. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Where are the Saurians?
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
One of us has been drenched! Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
I'll put this to use. begin with presence of mind.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a basque of saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the saurians infesting our village.
Very well. I shall return.
This calls for a curative.
Charge your weapon and match the team. Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
I quite agree.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. Pray, follow me.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Another battle! With nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Not bad.
I grant you roaring flame.
This wound is proof of my negligence. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Go where your help is needed.
Appreciate it. A token of my appreciation.
Over here, if you would.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
My word, this ox cart has been destroyed.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
Careful now.
I'm coming, Master!
Defend the Arisen!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boost. Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
An excellent strategy. Allow me to assist.
My thanks!
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
By your leave.
I should be glad to assist.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage? First and foremost, once locked in the balance, 'twill prove a much easier target when light use these flames to smite our enemies.
Arisen.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
weapon a magical boon.
That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Get up to today.
Good day, sir.
Depends upon my vigilance.
Time to be heading home.
Well, that look while you're here, eh?
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here. This is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Welcome.
Or to head home.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
We have accomplished what we set out to do. That is laudable in and of itself.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to. We are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I quite like it here.
Here we are.
We shall remain here.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty. Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Dare say I could forget all from
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
So tired. My kip just about anywhere. Quiet at last. Our soldiers need better training.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
You've come! Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
Oh, this is a conundrum.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.